Hello again, Reds. Welcome back to our channel. Liverpool are once again right in the middle of the transfer spotlight, and this time, it's a story that will feel very familiar to many fans. Cast your mind back a few years to the dramatic Moises Caicedo saga, when Liverpool tried to snatch the Brighton midfielder, only for Chelsea to step in with a record-breaking deal. Well, history might just be repeating itself, and Manchester United could be standing in the way again. Liverpool are now being strongly linked with Brighton's powerful young midfielder Carlos Baleba, a player many believe has followed directly in Caicedo's footsteps at the Amex Stadium. Brighton have built a reputation for developing elite midfield talents and selling them for huge profits, and Baleba looks like the next name on that list. According to reports, Baleba could cost as much as €100 million, which is around $117 million. That figure alone shows just how highly Brighton rate the Cameroon international. Liverpool are said to be monitoring the situation closely, but they are far from alone. Manchester United are currently the club most strongly linked with a move, while Bayern Munich and Tottenham are also keeping a close eye on developments. Baleba burst onto the scene during the 2024-25 Premier League season, where his energy, strength, and ability to carry the ball through midfield quickly made him one of the most exciting young players in the league. At just a young age, he was already dominating games against experienced opponents, drawing comparisons to some of the best defensive midfielders in Europe. However, this season has not been as smooth for him. His performances have dipped, and there have been suggestions that disappointment over missing out on a big transfer last summer may have affected his focus. Despite this, Brighton are fully aware of his long-term value and are not expected to sell him during the January transfer window. Any serious move is far more likely to happen in the summer of 2026. Even so, there is a strong feeling that Brighton will struggle to keep Baleba beyond the end of the current campaign. With so many top clubs circling and such huge money involved, it seems only a matter of time before another Brighton midfielder makes a blockbuster move. For Liverpool, the interest makes a lot of sense. Arne Slot's system relies heavily on midfielders who can press, recover the ball quickly, and drive forward with purpose. Baleba fits that profile perfectly. His physicality would add steel to Liverpool's midfield, while his technical ability would allow him to thrive in high-tempo matches, both in the Premier League and in Europe. But Manchester United remain a major threat. The Red Devils have tracked Baleba for some time and were already interested back in 2025. At the time, they chose to focus on strengthening their attack instead, bringing in players like Matheus Cunha, Bryan Mbeumo, and Benjamin Sesko. Now that their forward line looks more settled, United may be ready to go all in for a dominant midfield presence, and Baleba could be their top target. While this potential transfer battle is heating up, Liverpool are also working behind the scenes to secure the future of one of their current stars. Ryan Gravenberch has become a key figure under Arne Slot, and the club is keen to reward him for his outstanding performances. Gravenberch joined Liverpool from Bayern Munich in 2023 on a 5-year deal and is now halfway through that contract. Over the last 18 months, he has grown into one of the most consistent and influential players in the squad. His composure on the ball, intelligence in tight spaces, and ability to link defense with attack have made him almost undroppable. Although formal contract talks have not yet begun, Liverpool are eager to open discussions soon. There is a clear desire from the club to tie Gravenberch down to a longer deal on improved terms, ensuring he remains a central part of Slot's long-term project at Anfield. This approach shows Liverpool's clear strategy: strengthen the squad for the future while protecting the core that is already delivering on the pitch. Chasing a talent like Baleba would be a statement of intent, but keeping players like Gravenberch happy and committed is just as important. As the transfer rumors continue to swirl, one thing is clear: Liverpool are planning carefully, thinking long-term, and preparing for major moves both on and off the pitch. Whether the Reds can beat Manchester United to another Brighton gem remains to be seen, but this is definitely a story worth watching closely. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you won't miss anything. Hello again, Reds. Welcome back to our channel. Liverpool are once again right at the center of the football world, and the January transfer window is already heating up. Even after spending more money than any other club last summer, the Reds are showing no signs of slowing down. Under Arne Slot, Liverpool are planning both for now and for the future, and the latest reports suggest some very exciting moves are already in motion. Let's start with the big confirmed news. Liverpool have reportedly agreed a deal to sign a highly rated young defender from Austria. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has given his famous "here we go," which usually means the deal is as good as done. The player is 17-year-old center-back Afani Ndukwi from Austria Wien. Liverpool have reached an agreement with his club, and the move will become official from July, once all conditions are met. Ndukwi is seen as a huge talent across Europe. He had interest from top clubs, including Inter Milan earlier this year, but he chose Liverpool's project instead. That decision speaks volumes about how attractive the club has become under the new manager. Austria Wien are expected to receive a healthy cash boost from the deal, and Liverpool believe they are securing one of the best young defenders of his age. However, fans should understand that this is a move for the future. Ndukwi will stay in Austria for the rest of the season to continue developing and gaining first-team experience. He does not turn 18 until March, so he will officially join later. This shows Liverpool's long-term thinking, signing elite young players early before their value explodes. But Liverpool's January plans are not only about the future. The club is also focused on immediate needs. At the moment, there is a clear intention to sign at least one center-back who is ready to play right away. With Virgil van Dijk leading the defense and Ibrahima Konate beside him, Liverpool still need more depth, especially with a long and demanding season ahead. Last summer, Liverpool tried hard to sign Marc Guéhi, but missed out. Now, the club is considering whether to return with a fresh bid in January or wait until the end of the season when his contract situation could make a deal easier. Either way, defensive reinforcement is high on Arne Slot's list. There is also movement expected in attack. Liverpool's forward options have taken a hit after Alexander Isak suffered a serious leg injury last month. That injury has forced the club to look at adding another attacking player to maintain their title challenge. A versatile forward who can play across the front line is reportedly on the agenda. Bournemouth's Antoine Semenyo was one of the names linked with Liverpool, but recent reports suggest he is now closer to a move to Manchester City. That has pushed Liverpool to explore other options, and this is where things get really interesting. According to reports from Spain, Liverpool's interest in Real Madrid winger Rodrigo has now reached a serious stage. The Reds are said to be preparing an offer close to €90 million, which is around £78 million. That is a huge statement of intent and shows Liverpool are ready to compete financially for elite talent. Rodrigo's situation at Real Madrid has changed this season. Despite his quality, he has not been a regular starter under Xabi Alonso, starting only 7 matches so far in the 2025-26 campaign. With Real Madrid having many attacking stars and needing to balance their finances, a big offer from the Premier League could be hard to ignore. Liverpool believe Rodrigo could be a perfect fit. He is quick, skillful, experienced at the highest level, and still young enough to improve. He would add goals, creativity, and flexibility to the attack. Arsenal are also monitoring his situation, which means Liverpool may need to act decisively if they want to win the race. At the same time, changes could happen within the current squad. Harvey Elliott's loan move to Aston Villa is expected to be cut short. Reports suggest he is not part of Arne Slot's long-term plans, and his future at Anfield remains uncertain. January could bring clarity on whether he stays to fight for his place or moves on permanently. Overall, the message from Liverpool is clear. This is a club that is building for today and tomorrow at the same time. Young talents like Afani Ndukwi are being secured early, while big-name stars like Rodrigo are being targeted to keep Liverpool at the very top of English and European football. The January window is only just opening, but already it feels like a crucial period for Arne Slot's project. Defensive depth, attacking firepower, and long-term planning are all coming together. For Liverpool fans, this is an exciting time filled with ambition, smart decisions, and big possibilities. Stay tuned, Reds, because this transfer window could shape the future of the club for years to come. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you won't miss anything.